you guys, welcome back to my channel. Sopo here. It is part 3 of the nesting video. The other 2 are already uploaded on my channel, and I am having few final bits and bobs around me that I wanted to talk you through in this one, as well as show you a little throwback from last week where I filmed all the other items that became very long for that particular video, and I decided to cut them off and show you today instead. So bear with me. Currently I am 36 weeks old, and as always I'm gonna quickly stand up to show you the little bump update. As you can see, she has grown significantly since last week. That makes me reminded that there is no lot of time left before her arrival. So we have had guests over last week. They have brought a few more items that we wanted and had on our registry. I got also a few more items that are more related to the maternal, like maternity care, postpartum. That's what I'm going to be showing to you today. I hope you enjoy watching this video. If you do, please don't forget to support such small channels like mine with like, commenting, but most importantly subscribing. So let's get started, and first jump to the old me from past week. I wanted to address like feeding and the items that we got in relation to that. I hope that I will be able to breastfeed because I really want to try that. I won't go into depth of this topic right now because I can once do a separate dedicated video, but I have quite a bit of like doubts and fears with regards to breastfeeding because my mom did not have very good experience. Again, I know other time, other country, other experiences, doesn't have to be mine, but obviously those stories sort of followed me, and because of that I really occupied myself with what I might need, what are the things that can be useful. So first things first, the electric pump you don't need to buy in Germany, so that's one that I'm going to be in the beginning renting from the pharmacy, because when you get like little prescription from the doctor you get even very good pump by Meleda. So let's see. If I see that I continuously need to pump and maybe just bottle feed because it doesn't work, whatever, then I can purchase something on my own. But just for this first fluctuation bits in the beginning, I don't plan to purchase my own pump. In an ideal world, I want to breastfeed her like 90% of the time, but I don't want her to be like absolutely obsessed and dependent on me in case I need to go like do my hair or have a dentist appointment or anything like sport course or anything like that. So in an ideal world I would want that she also gets acquainted with the bottle as early as possible. I've heard and read a lot about the nipple confusion, the current guidelines saying not to give bottle or my gosh, I'm lacking words, these things at the beginning, the first 6 weeks of her life. But I also have other experiences from the friends who said that when they did that, the kid did not take any kind of bottle anymore. So in their experience, it might not have been bad to first try with the bottle as well a little bit earlier on. Bearing in mind all of that, I still decided to give it a try and have at least one single bottle at home in case I have like cracked nipples and generally if there is some kind of problem. This one is by absolutely divine brand that I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. It's a French brand. It is just so beautiful, you guys. I know that's not the determinant if the kid's gonna take it or not, but if I had to buy one bottle, I wanted it to be this one. I also got the large one into 40 milliliter. Newborns are not anyway taking such huge bottle of milk, and I'm aware of that. But yeah, if I'm gonna use it later on and not in the beginning, it would only make sense once paying the money to get a larger size. The bottle is made of this squishy, I don't know, is that a silicone? I remember that I read about it when ordering, but I can't really tell you at the moment. It advertises to have physiological teeth, and they provide it in 3 different flow rates. Talking about that, I also got different shaped teats with different flows in case she doesn't like the medium one that is attached to it. It has anti-colic venting system. You can use it in the dishwasher, PVC, lead, BPS, BPA free obviously. And yeah, it's made out of silicone, medical grade quality silicone, which is non-allergenic. not to continue very long because I'm not sure if we're gonna come to the point of using this. That's the only bottle that we have. I also got a breastfeeding pillow, and this was something that I had on my registry, but then I decided that I cannot just simply order a breastfeeding pillow without trying it out first myself, because most of the things that average sized female finds comfortable is not comfortable for me, and I'm convinced about that because chairs, armchairs, car seats are very problematic and often ache my back. I usually tend to love things that are a bit more harder than squishier and softer. So I went to the store that I really love in Hamburg and found this moon shaped pillow that I'm already using very comfortably in the bed when we are watching series, etc. It's not that big as most of the breastfeeding pillows, so when I'm gonna be sitting in my chair, which hopefully also arrives, I can wrap this around me, and it has quite a lot of space for like locating newborn on top of it. It has this kapok, I don't know if that's an English word, kapok feeling. It's said to be like self-temperature regulating and very absorbs the heat or absorbs the sweat. I also had this Haka bottle, I don't even know if it's called a bottle, which collects the excess milk when you're breastfeeding the kid on one side and if you have like let down on the other. And in addition to that, I also have washable pads for like let down, so that in between the feedings my bra doesn't get constantly dirty. I got this once myself, but was also lucky to get one gifted by my girlfriend, who also got this in preparation for her kid by Elana, same brand as the diaper rash cream, and she never really used it herself because she did not have much of a letdown, and breastfeeding worked perfectly for her, so she did not really need a lot of creams and stuff like that. They are not reusable, as you can see, but there is quite a lot of them. I think 25 piece, 24 piece inside. So I'm gonna be trying that out in case there is a need for that as well. On the topic of like breastfeeding, I also got these two creams. One of them gonna be either upstairs or in my go-to bag, and another one that I have is this. Both of them are from Lancelot. Can't compare the consistency, but if you have used both of them and prefer one over another for whatever reason, please let me know in the comment section below. This is with 40 milliliter and this one is 60 milliliter. And on the topic of beeps, I know that some of the kids don't take them at all, which is also fine, but if she turns out to be fussy and yeah, if that helps her to calm down a little bit, especially if my breast's gonna be sore. I don't know why I'm saying it. It's not like it's 100% gonna happen, but if that's gonna happen, the midwife also yesterday said that putting her continuously on the breast can aggravate the problem. So having something like this, maybe if not initially, a little bit after, is not bad. These ones are by Philips Avent and they come in this little box on their own, which you can like sterilize in. I just found them very cute. It has round teeth and yeah, is in such lilac-y color. Another one is in pink. That's the one pack that I got, and another one I got gifted by my friend as well. Those ones glow at night once they are charged with the sunlight. This beautiful gray blue color, and this one has green. These ones are also in round shape, but they are a little bit larger than these ones. I know that there are two other shapes as well, so I'm thinking if I should get them already or if I first try this and then see if she doesn't take them, then I'm gonna be like, you know, I can always order them. These ones are from Beeps, by the way, and I also got this mushy Beeps carrier. Is it called Beeps? Like, I don't know. You can attach this to your handbag or to your stroller, and it accommodates like up to 3 of these beeps inside. I thought that this can be handy, especially if she starts to drop them out. Still on the breast care topic, yesterday's course once again convinced me that I also want to order this cooling and warming pad for the first 8 days of like breastfeeding. The midwife was saying that that's a very crucial period for proper breastfeeding start. And in that period you move from this pre-milk to the first milk. That can be a very different experience for everyone. So as I'm worried that my ducts can get like clogged or my breast can get engorged, having this cooling and warming pad would be useful. I'm gonna insert a picture of the item that I have already in my basket from Amazon and leave the link below. This ones you can put either in the freezer and then later on, for example, in microwave. And apart from them, there are also other creams and masks, and at the end of the day there is also a possibility to laser your teats. That's something that also the hospital told, so let's see about that. And I also have the contact from the lactation consultant already in case everything else doesn't work. And for the bottle I also got super cheap sterilizer. It's the microwave steam sterilizer. It's supposed to be very quick, 2 minutes, and it's spacious, accommodates like 4 large bottles, and I don't even have 4, just 1. So yeah, at least to have something. The very last thing that I bought also in relation to the breastfeeding are these nipple shields, and they are from this Lancilo brand as well. They are super soft, and yeah, as the nipple shield, the name already suggests, you put them on your cracked lips if it comes to that, and hope that the baby is gonna be d'accord taking the milk through this nipple shields, which hopefully takes away the pressure of the breast. As for the gadgets in relation to feeding, we also have this little Philips Avent bottle warmer. To be frank, it was already packed and ready to be sent back because it had such a mixed review. Some of people hate it. It has this defrost mode. It has also for porridge warming up, and then different like degrees depending on how much milk you have. It is super simple gadget, but somehow some of the people say that it either warms up too hot or just like stays cold. To be frank, we were super late with sending it back, and I think the return time was over, and just we decided it was not expensive enough, so to keep that. This is how it looks, and I already tried the bottle. It fits perfectly as well. So if it comes to the bottle feeding and we use the bottle that we got, here we have this gadget as well. Apart from that, in terms of gadgets, we also got this Philips Avent baby phone. I think I'm gonna insert a picture of the camera itself, which is upstairs on my nightstand, and this is just a monitor. Obviously you can connect it with a phone, but Falco was like certain that he wanted to have like such baby screen. What we really loved about this one is that you can turn off the screen. For example, if you're watching a TV or you have even headphones on and you don't hear it, it just shows on the bar as well some sound, so that, you know, like if you are downstairs and the baby is sleeping upstairs, you can, even without like visually seeing her moving or having it in standby mode, you can see like that there is a change. In any case, I don't remember the exact name of this model, but yeah, I'm gonna insert the link down below. Other gadget that we have here is this little egg-shaped, super tiny night lamp that I love so much. It is cordless, as you can see. You can charge it and then turn it on. As simple as that. And when she grows up, you can put it in this mode where you get all these cool colors in case she wants it. But I'm gonna be using this one upstairs in our bedroom where our main changing station is gonna be. We don't have a lamp on this commode bit, so I think this is going to be very helpful. I had it in my registry, and another friend of mine kindly picked this up and got it for us. And last gadget that I have here is this Moonboon white noise machine. As told, our bassinet upstairs already has integrated white noise machine, so we don't need it up there. But once she moves down here, or when we are out with a stroller, I thought having something like this would be very useful. First, I love this beautiful design that it has. You just turn it on and then you already have the first mode You can put the voice like volume up and down. You can switch it to different white noise sounds. So not to annoy you, I'm gonna turn it off, but it also has some different like natural sounds like water sound and bonfire. I don't think that's that relevant for the newborn, but like you have heartbeat, etc, etc. It's super easy to attach as well because of this silicone bits over here, and looks a lot cuter than many of the other white noise machines that I saw on Amazon. So when I was in the shop buying the breastfeeding pillow, I could not resist and got this as well. We all know that when talking about the crib, it has to be like free of toys, of the pillows, of anything. Like even some people put like some fence type of thing so that the kids don't kick on against the wood or metal bits, but the newborns don't move that much, and they say that it's pretty dangerous for having anything inside the crib, but it is very handy to have something where you can store the items that you constantly need when reaching out to the kid. And that is why I got also these 2 pocket bits which hang from outside, so there is no threat of it falling inside. It comes with these tassels on 3 different locations and has 2 big pockets. As you can see, it has bunnies all over, and I got this from the same Danish shop, Konjes Lodge. Check it out down below if you're interested in it. It comes in so many cute colors and patterns. If you're searching something similar, it's definitely a good place to see. I wanted to show you that I have also a Frida baby, nose Frida over here, which is super basic item. When you open, like you see this little like blue tube over here, and you can suck on the other end. It has a little blockage, so no worries, no boogies gonna be ending up in your nose, but that's something I heard that little babies suffer with in the beginning, and yeah, a lot of people found this very handy, so that's the reason we got it. You're gonna be wondering that I never showed any kind of like swaddles in this video. It's because we only got the ones from Snoo Bassinet itself. It comes with 3 white colored ones, and we also additionally got a pair of 3 more, like in M, L and S size. They are just standard swaddles made out of fleece type material, yeah, in this gray color, has a zipper in front. And as I said it in the previous video, this bassinet doesn't function, the smart bassinet doesn't start this movement if the baby is not secured in this swaddles and attached on the corners of the bassinet. So we anyway will be reaching out to this ones if we are going to be using that bassinet. So if the bassinet doesn't work, then we always have an option for buying other type of swaddles. Obviously we have also one drawer full of baby clothes that I'm going to quickly show you right now. But that is it. If there is anything major missing that you think we should definitely look into and get, please let us know. But as Falco jokes, the amount of items that I've already gotten could raise 3 kids, not 1. So maybe he's right as well. But you know, when you're first time mom, you also find yourself joy in this process of like nesting, buying these items. And as I said it in the previous video, I repeat it once again, I know that she won't be needing half of these things. It's for me and my comfort, but I think the peace of mind that it gives me that we have all these items here is worth every penny spent. Now when it comes to the on-the-go items, I wanted to talk to you about the stroller and the sports seat, which is often like comes in combi when you're buying the stroller, and the car seat, as well as the diaper bag that we got. Before I forget the names, our stroller as well as the sports seat after 6 months old, and the car seat for the first year is from Cybex range. So the stroller was like 2-in-1, if I remember it correct. It's the Platinum Priam range from 2022. There was significant changes and improvements they have made in terms of like handling and ease of use of this stroller. It's more like a rather city stroller than more, you know, outskirts nature stroller. So if you want something that has more like balance when it comes to uneven surfaces, probably the ABC would have been even better. It was honestly for us between ABC and the Cybex, the price was like huge difference. So we were tending more for ABC in our minds, because I always consider it like a little bit of waste of money when it comes to stroller. Maybe I'm naive, but like in Georgia people don't tend to use strollers. Kids don't really love sitting in there, and it ends up being one of those items that you never use, which is completely different case in Germany. So let's see. But in any case, I don't have like, you know, I don't have this like pleasure of spending money. To keep it short, we went to the shop and I realized that all the other strollers that I've tried were not very suited for my body shape and size. Knowing my lifestyle and myself, I thought that I would be anyway using it either in the surrounding here neighborhood or in the city. I'm also just very petite, 1 meter 54 centimeters tall, which is also apparently very important detail, for example, when it comes to not so barrier free surfaces. So if you have to, like when you have a kid inside and you want to tilt the front part to go somewhere up on, like, I don't know, like a step or something like that, if you don't have like certain height, it becomes very, very heavy on your body to sort of put this pressure and lift the stroller up. These are the few things that I remember from top of my mind, but they let you test it on different surfaces. They have dolls which weigh same around the newborn or like few weeks old babies. They put them in the stroller and you get to see them like in action, and I think that's very, very good thing. So if you have time, or if you have a shop like Baby One in your surrounding, go out, try them out in store, and then make your decision. When it comes to the car seat, which is also the Priam Cloud Z with I size, I think that's the smallest size for the first year. We went with a full bright red color. I really loved when I saw it online, and I think that was one of the colors which was almost never discounted. We waited so long, but at the end we just had to get it. Cybex is very well known for its credibility when it comes to like safety of the kids. And also it was very easy. They would dock on this main body of the stroller without a problem, so you don't need any additional adapters to carry with you, which is not a huge hassle, but like we decided to make it easy and convenient for us. So all three of those are in Cybex range. Now very quickly with regards to the diaper bag, this is the bag that we got. It's by Copenhagen. It has this long handle. It's supposed to be gray color, but on the camera often comes off as somewhat bluish, at least has blue undertone. Has shorter handles, has a lot of pockets here, but I think I'm not gonna go in depth with reviewing that, because I anyway want to do a dedicated video what I'm packing in my hospital bag, and that's gonna be my hospital bag as well. That's why it's so full. Usually probably I would not need even half of the items that are packed inside there. On the webpage when I first saw it, I thought it was gonna be a lot smaller than it actually appeared to be. Right now it has all the items for the baby, but also for me, so we both fit in there. Saying that, it's gonna be as well very useful for future like travels, short trips, weekend trips. In that sense, I don't see it as problematic. Now very quickly, in terms of like organization items, especially in such bags, I didn't want to throw in things and then not find anything. You know how it happens, you just have to unpack entire bag to find like the smallest item that you need. So I got such organizing boxes where I put thematically things inside. You have also net in front so that you can see what is inside. It has little handle over here and zipper. Very, very convenient. I just got it on Amazon and I'm so happy that I bought it. It's like 2 in smaller size and 2 in larger. There are also M sizes if one needs that. This was one of the items as well what I had in the registry, and one of our friends gifted to us. It's the HK milk collector. They call it as well manual pump, but I think it's gonna be very exhausting to pump it out. We anyway get the electric pump, but this one is very good to attach on the breast if you have a letdown, especially the first months before it gets like regulated. Though I have read in different forums that some girls have this letdown like up until to 10 months. For me, something that looks like cup is always easier in terms of like pouring it into than other cups which you put in the freezer. And yeah, can use later on. And I know that we already talked about the toys in the previous videos, but I also got gifted this during our baby shower. I have seen this on so many kids. Honestly, the colors are not my favorite, bright and screaming, but that's exactly what kids love. It gives them perfect sensory experience apparently. They all love it. So they put their tiny I don't know, fingers in and then manage to grasp it and like lick it and try it. So we have that as well. The very last item is this little black and white and red contrast, I don't know, what should I call it, toy that you can sort of put in front of her when having this tummy time. It also has this little mirror. I got this from Amazon and it just arrived as well. So yeah, let's see if she loves it. That's basically what they can play with the first month is anyway. So hopefully it's gonna be useful. We also got gifted the diaper pail, the Chico one that I talked about in the first video, which is already upstairs. So I'm gonna insert a picture how it looks right now, our changing station on the standard commode that we have like up there. Yeah, a few more items like diaper caddy and the activity mat as well. Yeah, activity mat are gonna be coming some days soon, and basically that completes our shopping for baby and for like nesting for her. We are very excited for her. At the same time, I am very scared for the birth experience as well as the first weeks. So yeah, when you're saying your prayers, if you can remember me and mention me there, I'm gonna be very grateful. In any sense, I wish you a best day further. Please let me know if you made it up to here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you would want to see more on this channel. See you on my next one.